Treasured greetings, great people. I trust you are all well this morning. So, I want to have a chat and remind you that you are not the situations around you. I know every time I meet with my mentees, we say that line, I'm not the situations around me. And I'd like you to encourage yourself daily to declare and put it in your mind. We spoke about mindset. Keep on reminding yourself and until it remains in your mind that you are not the situations around you. There's quite a lot of situations that are happening around us, things that we go through, but it is very important to remember that you are not the situations around you. So, I just made a list of all these great people who have gone through a lot but have understood that they are not the situations around them. You may think that you have not achieved, you may think a whole lot of negative things about yourself, but I want you today to also make a list of the things that you have gone through but survived. And that will prove to you that you are definitely not the situations around you. You are powerful, you are great, you are brilliant. Yes, you go through a lot, but hey, you are where you are now, not where you used to be. So be encouraged that you are powerful, you are able, and you can certainly do it. Joyce Meyer said, I was sexually, mentally, emotionally, and verbally abused by my father as far back as I can remember, until I left home at the age of 18. Yet, I'm one of the most influential preachers in the world. And Cristiano Ronaldo said, I told my father that we would be rich, but he couldn't believe me. I made it a reality. I like that. I know there are people who don't believe some things that you're saying. Please, still keep on doing it. One day, you'll make it a reality. Lionel Messi. I used to serve tea at a shop to support my football training and still became one of the world's best footballers. I used to serve tea at a shop to support my football training and still became one of the world's best footballers. You know, we meet cleaners, we meet people working in the gardens. I've met people who are lawyers, used to be security guards, things like that, guys. Let's recognize when we are progressing. It's not just about the end goal, but also the steps as we're getting there. Let's appreciate the little steps. I used to sleep on the floor in my friend's room, returning Coke bottles for food, money, and getting weekly free meals at a local temple. I later on founded Apple company, Steve Jobs. My teacher used to call me a failure, but I became a prime minister. That's the former British PM, Tony Blair. I was in prison for 27 years and still became the president. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to speak like these people, but I can imagine President Mandela saying this. I don't know what prison you are going through, because there's prison of the mind. There's things that imprison us, whether where we come from, whether in our lives or things around us. But after 27 years, he became a president. Whatever you're going through, after 1 year, after 2 years, after 3 years, after a couple of months, you can still become that which you want to become. I drove a taxi to finance my university education, but today I'm a billionaire. Oh, I can relate. Mr. Mike Adenugal, I can relate. Guys, do whatever you have to do. Even if you have to be a cleaner to get a degree because you are paying for a course every month, and one day you'll finish and you'll become that which you want to become. I was on the verge of suicide when an idea of opening a restaurant hit me after I retired as a cook in the Navy. Helen Saunders. This is the founder of KFC, right? Verge of suicide. Guys, some of you may have been there where you feel like, can I just kill myself? I mean, things are just not getting together. This is a reminder that you cannot do that. Don't let us miss out on the greatness that you are supposed to bring for us just because you think it can't happen. Right? So, sorry about that. I worked for my uncle since I was a small boy. People looked down on me. I later on took a loan from my uncle to open a tiny shop. I worked hard to make ends meet. Now, I'm the world's richest man of African descent. We all know Mr. Dangote, right? Guys, see how he started. Guys, we on the other video, and please do subscribe to my channel, Unlimited Treasure, and you'll keep on just getting this little things. I call them the little big things because we are very much dependent on these little things to make it in life. It's not so much about just the big things. So guys, people have looked down upon you. If you have lived long enough, you know that people have looked down on you for some reason. But the bottom line is, start small, keep going, keep going, keep going. You know what they say. A million drops, drop by drop, fills the river, right? I'm a son of a black immigrant from Kenya. Oh, I wish I knew how to speak that Barack Obama way. I'm a son of a black immigrant from Kenya. I graduated from Harvard and later on became a senator in Chicago. Now, I was the first black president of the most powerful nation on earth. Guys, small beginnings. Do not despise the days of small beginnings. Do not. You are going to be very great. But me saying it is important, but not as important as you saying it to yourself every day and actually believing it and actually acting it and believing it and working hard at it until you get it. With this clip, I just wanted to encourage you that there is a greatness that you want to achieve or that you want to become, and you certainly can. When you go through things, don't make those things make you feel like you cannot. When you go through things, when you see situations around you, when you come from a place where no one is becoming successful, don't undermine that. Don't underestimate yourself. Don't find yourself thinking you are the situations around you. You are who you are. You are great. You are powerful. You can certainly do whatever and achieve whatever you want to achieve. Situations that are happening around you or things that you've gone through, they are things that you've gone through. Situations that are happening, they are situations that are happening, but they are not you. Let's just get that straight. You are not the situations around you. I pray that you become victorious in all you do. Amen, and have a great week. Have a great life. I look forward to seeing you doing and achieving exceptional stuff. Thank you.